One. Let's see. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live. All right.
Yeehaw.
Sweet. All right. Now, hey everyone. Welcome to Discord Murderfest, or as I like to call this, the Followers Game Night. So, we've got a great cast of people here today, and we're all kind of new at this, so this is going to be an interesting, well, not night, but for me, middle of the day. So, our players today, we have Meredy, we have Queen, we have Kyle, Anton, Churro, Dose,
Hey.
Dragon,
Yo.
Heyo.
Jackie, Poob, Dino Jeff,
Yeah.
and for this game, Onyx,
Running everything.
who's also running everything, and I love him to death. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you, Onyx.
You do
Thank
good,
you,
boy.
Onyx.
Yes, he is the good boy. Now,
With
Because-
GM.
this is the Followers Game Night edition of DMP. I'm going to have to explain the rules a little bit more than perhaps I would, the normal DMP games would have to. So, it is the normal setup of DMP. There's, in this case, 11 players. We have 2 werewolves, who every night will try and kill off townsfolk until they are the only ones remaining. The townsfolk win if they can find the murderers during the day cycle and vote them off. Now, besides the townsfolk and the werewolves, we have a couple other special roles. We have the gardener, who mostly just does flavor text stuff and, sends people nice things in the middle of the night because they're just that good of a person. We have the gunslinger, who, upon their death, can choose one person to kill off themselves. Whether or not that's going to be useful or not, we'll wait and see. We have the seer, and they can every single night figure out one person's role. They tend to die pretty early on in the game, though, so it doesn't matter. We have, instead of the witch, which we have in normal IR DMP games. By the way, I should probably state this. We are not affiliated with IR at all. We just happen to have some of the nice people from the fan server here. This is no way canon. It's just for fun. Probably should have said that earlier. It's fine, though.
We're the community.
We are the community. And as such,
Bootleg edition.
we are definitely not trying to rip off of IR.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit.
I prefer the
Anyways.
term totally inspired.
Totally inspired by. Anyways.
Plagiarism.
We have, instead of the witch, like they do on the IR streams, we are using instead the doctor, who every single night they can choose one person to protect, and that person cannot die at the hands of a werewolf. They can still die during the day phase, but at least they won't be stabbed to death in the middle of the night. Now, in addition to this, we have one additional role, a role that is very unique to this game. It is called the hero. This player has been chosen completely at random. They can have another role in addition, because the role of the hero is a little bit special, I suppose you could say. Once per game, the hero can call on me, the runner of the game, to do one of 3 very game-breaking things. They can have me bring back someone from the dead. They can have me kill off one person immediately and without question. Or they can make me reveal one person's role to everyone publicly. Now, you might be wondering, why does this role exist? Well, as I said, this is the Followers Game Night, not the Witches Game Night. And because of this, my cohorts, aka the Huntress, the Right Hand, the Advisor, who are here today, get to have special powers.
You forgot someone.
And, of course, the Doctor, my bad. They have the power to, once per game, tell me what they want to do to cause a little chaos. They might add some roles. They might give players information. they might have me do the Elu voice because they absolutely hate my guts. Who knows? They have the power, essentially, of the bits wheel in DMP. We don't have a bits wheel, so I thought, why not spice it up a little bit? Because after all, it is game night. And it's no fun if I'm just doing it alone. So with that being said, I think it's time for me to do the intro. So I'd have like all of you who are not my special guests to go on mute. And I will be right back.
This is going to be fun.
Quite.
It's game night, everyone! Oh, I'm so excited! This is so exciting! I can't believe I'm actually hosting for once! This is gonna be so much fun, and I am so terrified! I know what I'm doing, I think. I've just never really done this before, you guys. It's always been Old Priestess who runs them when the captain's not here. But hey, never hurts to try something new, right?
Of course not. You got it.
You'll do fine.
Oh, you guys, this is gonna be awesome. There's gonna be drama and violence and maybe some romance and, well, I've been doing a little plotting, as you all might know, adding in my own little twists, and since, copying the captain right out's kind of boring. So you know how all those triangles in the captain's game sometimes cause things to go all wonky and weird? Well, here's what I'm thinking. I'll run the games and narrate and do all the hard stuff, and you guys tell me when you want to spice things up a little bit. Cause a little chaos, if you know what I mean. Should definitely keep things interesting. What do you guys say?
Oh, I am all for causing chaos.
I'm on board.
Sounds like fun.
Excellent. Now, let's see. I'm not the best at manipulating strings, but young priest left me some scenery to work with. I just gotta pull this and push that, and I'm okay.
It's a left
All
turn,
right.
not a right turn, witch.
Right. Sorry about that. I need to remember how to do
Don't
these
forget
things.
that one.
Right, yep. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's get this show on the road with... I still can't snap. This is a problem. Oh well. Scenario 1. Welcome to Camp Riverster, a fun little summer sleepaway camp in the woods. We've got hiking, archery, arts and crafts, bonfires at night, and barely legal cabins that totally aren't haunted. It also might be plagued by some cryptid creatures, but those are just legends, right? Anyways, I'm Scoutmaster Maggie, and we're all here to have a bunch of fun in the sun. But don't forget your sunblock, kids. We don't want lobsters here. Why don't we all introduce ourselves? Starting with... Satoko.
My name is Sadako Hojo. I don't know what else to say.
That's quite all right. We're glad to have you here. All right. And now we have Counselor Miss Garden.
Are you actually making me do this? Fine. Let me get the sheet. Hello, kids. It's your ever fun-loving counselor, Grace Garden, who's ready for a fun-filled summer.
Yay! Thank you so much, Grace. You're going to do great at this. I know it.
You're more than welcome.
All right. And now we have Peter Trunny?
Truny. My name is Peter Truny. I'm totally 12 years old. Do not worry about it.
All right. Now we have Dan, the exchange student.
Hi. I'm Dan and I live and study abroad and I'm here this summer. I don't really have anything more to say. This place isn't that bad, but the lady, You're scaring me. I already want to go home.
Alright, Dan, I'm sure you're gonna have a great time here. And next up we have Enoma Lau.
Hi! I'm Anua Lau, and I'm the most sportiest kid here. It's time to kick butt and take lives, and capture the flag, of course. Though I can't really play it often now. I fell out of the tree and I broke my arm, as you can see from the cast.
Well, that's going to be a little bit of a problem, but I wouldn't be too worried, because we have our dear Dr. Weinstein here.
Hello, yes, I'm Dr. Weinstein. If anything happens, I am the resident medical chief on campus. By the way, the forms that all of you signed at the beginning of the camp dictates that should any of you die, all of your bodies are donated to science.
That's not threatening at all. All right. We have, I don't think this is your legal name, but Dragon?
Yo, what's up? I'm just here for the free food.
You know what? That's fine by me. As long as you use your sunblock. Next up we have Eloise Williams.
Hello, I'm Eloise Williams. Just please don't talk me too much. I'm here for having a little fun.
Well, we're glad to have you here. I think you might have gone through the same program as Dan. I think you're an exchange student as well. I don't really remember. It's kind of there's so much paperwork in there that I don't remember it all. Anyways, we have next up John Doe.
Hi there, I'm John Doe. I'm that one optimistic kid who's completely oblivious to everything that's going around me.
And we're glad to have you here. All right, we have, hello there, Officer Paul. It's good to see you again.
Is there some shit pools around here?
Not that I noticed.
You know, anyway, I'll make them drink water if I have to.
And we're glad to have you around. We always need security around the camp. And
I mean,
finally,
I am officer.
Yep. And finally, we have, Lieutenant, you're supposed to pick a name.
Oh, right. No, there's fun in that, though.
Oh, fine. All right,
Trust me,
fine.
the morals won't know the difference. It's fine.
Okay, we have, Righty. We'll go with that.
Righty.
Do not worry about me, friends. I will be merely in the sidelines, either enjoying some of the arts and crafts or the archery, possibly some boating. But I'm here to have fun. Trust me.
All right. Well, it's a bright summer's day. It's the first day at camp. Why don't you all just talk a little bit amongst yourselves? Sound good to you?
Yep. Hello, fellow campers. I hope we have a good time.
I gotta find some shit pool somewhere else.
Language.
Check.
Eloise, did you say your last name was Williams?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to Eloise.
Oh.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yep, her last name is Williams.
Doctor?
Alright. My medical forms are wrong. Great.
Well, I know it's the first day, but you probably all need to get some sleep. You've all had a long bus ride here. How about you all just tuck in, turn in, and
I didn't even get my grub.
We'll do more arts and crafts tomorrow. Don't worry.
Arts and crafts.
It's
I'll talk
fine,
about
fine.
food.
Sleep is very important.
Sleep is extremely important. So
I'm
how
gonna
about
pick some flowers.
you all go to bed? How about you all go to bed?
I have a.
Can you-
Good night.
Can you please
Bye.
stay home?
Muting time. Everyone, please go on mute.
Anyone who's out past their curfew is getting paddled, by the way. It's part of my contract.
Actually, it is. All right. So, Sasquatches. So long before these pesky hairless apes walked into these woods, this place belonged to you guys. But now they've clear-cut everything and made these strange wooden caves and bring the tiny hairless apes who make far too much noise. You guys want them gone, obviously, but you also know that these hairless apes are the pups of the larger hairless apes, and if they die, they're gonna get really mad and bring in those big shooty things, and that's just a bad time for us all. But hey, scaring them out of their wits will get them to leave too, right? So, who you guys want to scare off tonight? All right. Looks good to me. Okay. The doctor, or as I like to call you, the camp nurse in training. You're that one person who always watches way too much early morning TV and now has some minor understanding of how therapy works. It's probably fine. Either way, you can comfort one screaming kid per night, but it's kind of hard to distinguish between the kid who has nightmares because they're homesick and someone who's in abject terror because their nightmares have come to life. So, doctor, who do you want to try and protect tonight? Oh, and did I mention the doctor doesn't get to know who's gonna be targeted, unfortunately. You gotta pick someone. Oh, and I should probably get some music going. That's probably a thing I should do.
Oh, of course you want to use music.
Well, it's scenic, okay? I like having a little background noise. It's kind of quiet during the night. There we go. Perfect. All right. Thank you indeed, Doctor. All right. If you guys can manually turn down the sound on the music bot. Sorry about that. Okay.
No worries.
Now, the seer, or as I like to call you, the hippie kid. Your parents are cool, and I mean really cool. They live out in the woods with a bunch of other people and always have weird crystals and stuff lying around, and you're pretty sure they can do actual magic. They've taught you a bit of the stuff that they do, so you can do some scrying through opening up your third eye and a lot of rummaging through bags. Anyways, you feel that something is very off here, and you want to make sure that your bunkmates are actually who they say they are, because you've seen this before, and you've got a pretty good idea of how to stop it. So tell me, Seer, who do you want to look into the role of tonight? Alright. Hey, Onyx, apparently the music's a little loud on stream.
Already got it.
Alright, thanks. Alright. Now, the problem child, aka the gunslinger here. You're that kid. The kid that wants to make the other counselors pull their hair out because someone had to have let the skunk into the mess hall. There's a problem, it's your fault. And no one can really blame you. You come from a pretty rough background, you're acting out in the way that you know how. And that's fair. But you also got a spray bottle of hot sauce that could definitely hurt someone enough to send them home. But even you know you gotta say that for when you're actually in danger. Or at least a situation where you're going home for good and aren't coming back. Now, the gardener, or as I like to call you, the crafts table king. You're the kid who rules over the crafts table and just wants a little love, you know? Because Johnny keeps impressing people with their track and field, and Mary can swim across the lake in record time, and Julie can shoot an arrow through other arrow, and everyone overlooks your good work and your skill with paste and paper mache. You want people to appreciate the craftsmanship that goes into not spilling glitter everywhere and making a god-awful mess. And what better way than gifting people some of your own work? So tell me, Gardner, who do you want to gift someone tonight? All right. And finally, and this is just another one of those, flavor text things, I suppose. Child of the occult, or our hero. Now you're a special little one, aren't you? You're the weird kid. And I'm talking really weird. We'll sometimes hear whispers when you pass them by. You definitely know how to use really powerful and dangerous magic. and you can't explain it well, but you're pretty sure you've gotten the favor of an eldritch being who derives amusement from your choices. Anyways, you're pretty sure you can calm this being's favor once this summer to do something that might break reality. You know, bring someone back from home, send someone home immediately, or maybe just make someone blurt out exactly who they are. And you're pretty sure you can only do this once. Now that being said, you know this being is super busy at night, so the only way you can reasonably get their attention is to shout your request during the day. And I should have mentioned this to our hero. You can only activate your power by saying it out loud during the day. You can't DM me, it has to be out loud. Alright, now I think I've got everything together. Let's wake up!
Good morning, everyone.
Time to get some shit posts tonight.
How dearly do, everyone? It's John Doe here.
Seriously, where's the food?
Alright.
Good.
So
Good
exciting.
morning.
Hey, Dr. Weinstein? You got a little bonsai plant last night. You wake up and it
How
says,
lovely.
it has a little note made with glitter that says, "Keep holding on, friend." Isn't that sweet?
Aww.
So sweet, it makes me sick.
Sickening, sweet.
I do have some bad news, guys, though. So, apparently, Satoko, you kept getting really bad nightmares at night because something was scaring you so bad that you had to head home.
Oh no!
You called your parents and they came and picked you up this morning. And I'm really sorry because you really did try and comfort Peter last night, but I don't think it was quite what you needed at the moment.
Oh, no.
Satoko was your doctor.
Oh no!
Oh, what a shame.
Satoko was one of my friends. Who
Another
did
doctor?
this? Or the nightmares, I
They
guess.
never last too long, do they?
No, I suppose they do not.
What?
Oh no, I guess it seems like this you have some people or creatures you're terrorizing our good campers, and that just won't do it all. But seeing as none of you are fessing up, I guess I can give you all 10 minutes to figure out who did it. Or I have to send one of you home at random. That's kind of been written in my contract. I really hope this doesn't happen. We're low on funds as it is. I don't know. Does anyone here want to try and be like a team leader of sorts?
Well, I don't know what's going on. I thought mythological creatures were fake, or that's what my big brother told me.
I personally think Miss Garden should be our leader.
Seconded.
I am an officer. Surely I could, be the
Miss
security
Garden's
around
really
here.
nice.
As long as they give me food, I'm happy.
What a mood.
I formally second
mean,
the
it's
nomination
part
for
of the
Grace
job.
Gardens.
Though,
Why do you all insist that there's an S in my last name? It's Garden.
don't worry about it. But, I have a question. For if someone was the leader, wouldn't a counselor be if something was terrorizing Satoko, which it probably means it was like in her room or around her room or whatever, wouldn't if someone was playing a prank or something to get her to go home, wouldn't a counselor be able to access the cabins?
I'm the only counselor on duty. I can't track everybody.
Still.
You can still check people, so it would be a good idea to nominate you.
Yes.
Well, there
it
were
would
2
be a good idea.
nominations, which means we do have to vote.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We have no
beautiful
clear
voice in
history
the
on-
sky. I believe we need a recognition of vote.
Right. Sorry about that. Just getting a drink of water. Anyway, so we have some nominations for Miss Garden. Alright, so, Miss Garden, do you want to be team leader?
I mean, I'm the counselor, so it would feel appropriate, yes.
Makes sense.
It works,
Alright.
works.
Peter, how you feeling? Yes or no? Peter?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
Alright. Dan, how you feeling? Yes or no?
Yes, she's a counselor. This might be rational.
Alright. Anewa.
Sure. Miss Garden's really cute, and she helps me patch up when I fall out of trees again.
Please don't call me cute ever again.
Oh, but you're absolutely adorable.
Dr. Weinstein, yay or nay?
I object. We don't know enough about Grace in order to elect her as a captain or a leader of sorts. We don't know
Alright.
anyone.
Dragon.
Is this really the most important thing? We still haven't gotten a bite to eat, but
Oh yeah, I'll be getting you guys breakfast after this. Don't worry, the cooks are working on it.
Yay!
but I
Isn't
guess
that
sure.
what you
I don't
said
really
last
know.
time?
All right.
Sure.
Eloise.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
All right. John.
Totally.
All right. Officer Paul.
You know what? Yes, I mean, I wouldn't nominate myself, but I mean, I am an officer after all. But yeah.
That's very fair. And finally, Righty. I'm gonna get over this afterwards.
Yes, you are. Sure, let us let young Miss Gordon test her eyes. See what they can see.
All right. Well, that's much more for than against. So, congratulations, Miss Garden. You're now the leader.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yay!
You all have 10 minutes now to figure out who did it, or I have to send one of you home. Like I said, it's kind of in my contract. But
Yeah.
I'll start getting breakfast ready, and you guys all
Okay.
deliberate, okay?
Wait, before
We have
that, Miss Garden, have this bandana. I wrote leader on it because I found some permanent markers in a fabric. Yay!
Thank you. She ties it to her arm.
Oh,
Wow, wow,
how
wow,
tasty
what a
to strip
brown
from your
note.
property.
All right. You guys all have your fun. I'm gonna go get dinner or breakfast. I suppose it's breakfast. I keep forgetting what time. it is.
I'll help. I mean, we have
Breakfast
to
is the most
dump
important
with
meal of the day. How
Santiago.
can you forget?
Waffles are awesome. But yeah, this is really confusing. So,
What do we do?
Well,
Could be so mean.
early suspicion. Dr. Weinstein, you did seem very hostile at the thought of me being the leader. Do you have a problem?
Yeah, you really did.
We
Yes,
shouldn't
it
have
was
elected
quite
a leader.
right.
We don't know what's going on yet. The only person who's
maybe
had
because
died.
this was sprung on us so, like, soon, because suddenly there's these weird, wacky monsters. Maybe he was a little confused.
I thought she was.
Well,
quite
well, well,
clear.
they do run the camp.
Well, so, anyway, I have a question. So, did these things, like, come out of the woods or whatever?
I don't know.
Because apparently they're eldritch monster things, or I don't know what she said. It's really weird.
Well, we
The
never
origin-
really
Monsters,
said
monsters.
Yes, the origin isn't the focus here. The focus is who it is.
Well, we don't know if it's a prank or not.
I don't
could
believe
be
making
both.
someone have nightmares for so long can be a
Yes.
prank.
This camp is horrible.
If it is a prank, we should
Well,
go for the most lighthearted
We
person
share
here.
cabins,
That would be-
right? Does anyone know who shared a cabin with Satoko?
It clearly wasn't me. You know, can't share
Not
cabins
me.
with
I haven't had a
savages.
bite to eat. I couldn't even do anything if I tried.
I had my own cabin.
I usually
Hey.
I usually sleep outside in the under the stars because they're so pretty.
Does that mean you could reach your cabin?
No, I have a sleeping bag. I usually stay in there.
It's still
Oh.
pretty weird.
Wait a second. If this is supposed to be a prank, it'll be natural that the person who's doing it has to be a bit sneaky, a bit of a trickster. Stares daggers at Lieutenant.
Oh dear.
Am I hearing a formal accusation, Miss
You're
Garden?
right.
I'm not saying formal accusation yet, but you do fall under suspicion unless you want to claim another role.
I don't know, no.
I must admit,
The one
I
who
admire your
usually
boldness.
causes pranks. The ones who usually cause pranks are the ones who are more lively and active. Miss Anala, however you say your name.
Anua.
Seem a bit.
And also,
Anua.
I wouldn't have done that. I like giving trinkets to people. I like making them smile. Having people have nightmares and being pranked are just really rude. And Satoko was one of my friends.
Do you
Well,
know if little
you
Mr.
can
Doko
give
was happy here at camp?
trinkets.
Because you sending them home may have been a boon in their favor, otherwise.
Didn't you call us all your friends?
Yeah, you're all my friends.
If you're my friend, you would have
Yes,
given
you
me some
see.
breakfast already.
Well, I can't cook. I'm 12.
That's fair.
The last, and
Well, you
also I
see-
have the broken
you
arm,
see-
so I can't really cook.
I
I'm
quickly
sorry.
slip Dragon a Snickers bar.
Finally, some food. You're not
see,
yourself
you
when you don't have a Snickers.
trinkets.
Though,
Right, Miss.
I don't exactly know how to defend myself, but I will say I do have a way with trees. They're my favorite.
With what?
Oh, I see.
Right.
What she's saying is that she's the gardener, I think.
Oh,
Ah.
I see.
Are you
If
looking
anyone
for
at
such-
business this
Gardener?
time could claim that, and really it
Well-
would be rather simple.
Did they claim that?
I mean, if they want to, they can, but I'm assuming that nobody wants to claim roles yet, because anyone who can claim a role will fall under suspicion.
Well,
Not
I don't really know how
Plus,
to
if you
defend
claim
I'll
myself.
get a
a role,
target on
you
that
are
back,
going to be
basically.
targeted rather easily.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, we don't have very many leads. The only lead we have is the lieutenant's nature. Therefore, I formally accuse him.
second.
I'll second that, I guess.
All right, we have from accusation, Miss Garden, your prosecution.
Well, whilst we don't have any solid leads, the lieutenant's trickster nature does fall under suspicion. He could have been perfectly capable of pulling this off.
All right, Lieutenant, your defense.
You know, I realistically should have expected this exact scenario. But I suppose I'm still surprised. You can go ahead and accuse me if you wish. I will not deny that my nature within itself is something that would fall under suspicion in every other circumstance.
You
But
are
I
also
can assure you
quite
I didn't
quite
do
terrifying.
this. You know my methods, Miss Garden.
That's no excuse.
Perhaps.
All right. So, Miss Garden, you are the leader. What is your vote?
Yes.
All right. Peter.
Well. He is quite terrifying when you really look at him, so yes.
All right. Dan.
I'll support Miss Garden. She can save us all from this.
All right. Anewa, I still can't get your name. I'm sorry.
It's Anua, and it's okay.
Anua. All right. How do you vote?
Well, I don't really know about voting someone to go home, but if it's the only really lead, what do you call it? If it's the only thing we have, then sure.
All right. Doctor.
Something seems unnatural about him. I'll say yes.
All right. Dragon.
I say no because he hasn't gotten breakfast yet.
Oh, by the way, here, breakfast is gonna be over there. We'll be done just after this. Don't worry.
Is it waffles?
I have waffles, pancakes, French toast, everything under the sun. Eloise, what's your vote?
I trust our counselor, so it's yes.
All right. John.
Does look awfully scary sometimes. And since the majority is going with it, I have to go with it to be socially acceptable. So yeah!
Yeah! Officer Paul.
What? Who are again?
Oh,
Sorry, I was distracted by the hash browns. They're looking very good.
Why, thank you. Actually, it was, Miss, Diane. Diane who did that, yeah. I'm gonna get punched for this. We're voting to see whether or not you want to vote off the lieutenant.
Lieutenant. I am an officer, and lieutenant is in my system, so nay.
All right,
Oh, no.
and, Lieutenant, yay or nay for, getting sent home and definitely not dying?
Before that, Witch, may I have a word with you?
Yes, 1 second. What's up?
I'll be honest. I should have expected this. Like I said, I really should have.
Yeah, you probably should have.
But I need a favor. 2 extra.
All right. Oh?
Already pulling for favors, are we?
You only get
One
one.
of them I know I'm good for.
All right, I'm listening.
You know of my capacity that you've allowed me within this, yes?
Yes, I do. This
I
is
would-
true.
I wish to enact the third option.
Ooh. I like this one. This one's fun.
Oh
my.
I'm the one in charge of the third option, you know.
Interesting.
Oh no, you are. That's my second favor.
Oh? Yes, I did get your note, Huntress. I think that's gonna be fun.
Bring
All right.
Bring the mortals back up. I will cast my vote.
All right. Let me just see here. 1 second. I gotta figure out who I want to do for this one. Ooh, that'll be interesting. All right. Thank you both so much. So, Lieutenant, yay or nay for your own death?
No, witch. It's the illusion of going home.
All right, going home, of course. I forgot.
What illusion? What's going on?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Illusion.
Did someone say what?
Wait, he's
Well,
not
it
going
means that I
home.
am very much not wanted.
Magic isn't real. That's what my big brother says.
By the very least, one person in particular. Very hard to block Big Rick's garden.
Well, so yay or nay, I'm guessing.
I'm just doing my job.
Yes, you are, as I'm doing mine. I pull out 1 hot sauce sprayer. And I look to the sky.
Oh, so thank you. Our lovely Huntress decided to pull a little extra option, and she snapped, and a second one appears in your hand. So,
Considering
fun
your,
fact,
I am quite a fan of you, Righty. So
I'm really
I want
scared.
you to. I think it'd be fun for you to take 2 people home with you
I give a
instead
sharp
of just
salute
one.
to the sky. But of course,
so, who you targeting?
what is on suspicion? I shoot Dr. Weinstein in the eyes.
No! You gave me my cast!
And the other side is flank.
Oh no!
Grace is coming home with me.
How is this fair?
Oh, it's
Miss
not.
Gordon!
None
You
of
can't
this is
just-
fair.
Guys!
You can't just pull out 2. Oh my goodness.
None of this is fair.
Which I came into this game expecting a whole fair thing, much more fairer than the Murder God does, and I get more bullshit. Are you actually serious?
The what?
Oh, I'm
Miss
serious,
Gordon, what are you
alright.
talking about?
I'm really confused.
Fine,
My
Lieutenant,
dear,
I'll
what
come
is
with
it?
you as long as you
What's going
don't
on?
spray that on me.
Dear Grace, the Murder God has no power here.
I will need a second opinion. Advisor,
Yes.
do I spare her? She's coming willingly.
Come on, advisor.
You know, I want to offer my counsel on this. This is your choice. I am intrigued to see what happens. Either way.
Of course you are.
What? Who is right to talking to?
Your candor
Oh,
actually
don't
will
worry
give
about
you some
that.
credit. As long as you come willingly, I will not spray you.
I will come willingly.
Alright.
No, Miss Gordon, please.
Where did you even get that?
Oh,
It's okay,
great!
everyone.
More breakfast for
Just-
me.
Goodbye.
Alright.
No,
Well,
please.
you see, Lieutenant,
Hi.
as you were spraying the good doctor,
I hate to break it to you, but he was the one I chose for one of my things.
oh?
Yes, the doctor. First option.
Yes, I'll keep that in mind. So, now that that's all settled, so as the lieutenant was spraying the good doctor, he started, well, let's say that the glamour didn't exactly hold when you had hot sauce in your eyes, Doctor. And as you watch, the good doctor transforms from his wonderful self into a big, hairy Sasquatch.
Oh God!
Oh my god!
I knew it.
Where am I going?
I knew it.
Is that a Sasquatch? Those aren't real, right?
Oh, Doctor, you might want to get on the run. Otherwise, I think I might be contractually obligated to shoot you.
What? Do we get weapons here?
Run!
Goodbye, my dear.
Well, that was a chaotic round, wasn't it? Well, how about you all guys will go off, get some breakfast, and I think today we'll just do some nice arts and crafts, you know?
Please,
I'd
please
usually
send
be
me
down
home.
for that, but I'm so confused.
Oh, and don't mind if the red paint seems a little off. That's just how it came.
Something
What
smells like
paint?
iron.
It's not paint, is it?
It smells like trees.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor. I suppose I did cheat you your final words if you wanted any.
I didn't really have any. I was just gonna like roleplay out.
Gotcha. No worries. All right. So you have a nice day of arts and crafts. After all the chaos that happened today, you probably all needed it.
You call it nice?
You all go to sleep, and
But
hopefully
where's
things will
dinner?
get better. You know, just a crazy day. It's all gonna be good tomorrow, right? Wrong. We still got one Sasquatch left. So, who do you feel like targeting tonight?
I am quite sad that the right hand had to leave.
You know, right hand,
such
if
a
you want to
handsome-
talk right now, you can.
Yes, come join us.
Ah.
So, how did it feel joining our mortal friends for the little game?
I will have to admit, I did not actually realize that I liked canoeing as much as I did.
It's
Well-
enjoyable.
It's easy to be, you know, targeted when you have wings, you know.
Yes,
I probably
like I
should've-
said, you're
I
quite
probably should have
terrifying.
avoided that out, shouldn't I? Oh well. I've gotten the
Especially-
I wanted.
Especially considering the way your wings smell.
Yes.
Bring this back, are we?
I will allow that to pass, as you've done me a boon. But only this once.
Oh, we are not bringing this back up again.
No, we are not.
Come on.
But
Come on, guys.
I acted rather
Werewolf,
successfully.
I'm gonna have to ask you to make a different choice. That's not gonna work, unfortunately. But while they're doing that, so surprisingly, our seer is still alive.
Quite
So,
actually.
who do you want to look
That's
into the minds of
surprising.
tonight? All right. Gardener, you are also still alive. So who do you want to give a gift to tonight?
Not like a gift would really matter.
I do believe it's the sentiment that matters, Huntress. Come now, you're supposed to know these things. I'm the non-human here.
All right. Do-do-do. I believe that's all that I need because unfortunately our doctor was sent home after that absolutely insane day. Hero hasn't done anything because they can't do anything unless it's the day phase. So, I guess it's morning now. Everyone wake up! Today is archery!
Good morning.
Which
Oh, archery. That's
I didn't
simple.
get a lot of sleep.
Alright,
don't do
everyone.
Sounds interesting.
If you don't want to get shot by me, then you all better listen.
Ah!
Oh, Huntress. All right,
Seems
Officer Paul.
always.
So turns out that you got a picture of some really nice oak trees last night that says, "I hope you like my forest expertise."
Oh, huh. Well,
Now-
that's interesting.
Unfortunately, however, you've been really plagued by some terrifying noises at night, and you kind of woke up with some threatening messages towards your wife and kids. And so you actually had to rush home to make sure they were okay.
Oh no!
Spoil alert.
Oh.
No.
He was so nice.
No.
That's very home, officer.
Fuck.
You probably should head home.
Yeah. I'm sorry, campers. I have to do something real quick. I know it's a bit a breach of security, but I gotta.
Fine, Mr. Paul.
Wow.
More food for the rest of us.
The less
That's
the
all you
better.
care about.
All
Yes.
right.
Lady with
Wow.
more
We seem to be having quite a few people disappearing. Oh, also, Dan, I should have probably told you something. So last night you had a really, really strange dream that probably broke your sanity just a tiny bit, but you actually got a pretty decent night's sleep. And I should also mention, so one of you here got infected with a really bad disease, and you're gonna have to go home in a couple days, probably.
Oh
Unaffected.
no! You
Oh
are?
my, so much
Don't we have
death,
vaccine too?
shall we say? Let's accentuate that, shall we?
What kind of
Number
game
one.
is this?
Number one? Ooh, interesting.
Oh my.
Do you have anyone in mind?
No, let's go random this time.
Oh,
All
advice
right.
from you,
Oh, jeez.
Sly
All right. So why don't you guys start trying to choose a different leader while I go ahead and do this?
Well,
How can you choose a different leader? Our own leader is gone.
I don't know what's going on either.
I'm enjoying all this free food.
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because I was watching constellations and stuff. So I'm not kind of in it. Does anyone have a good idea? At all?
Wait,
No?
we are alone.
Aren't you even bored that so many people left?
So who
Yeah.
should be the new leader?
Well, we don't have a counselor anymore. We're kind of just a bunch of 10 to 12-year-olds. I'm pretty sure this is
Yeah,
illegal
sure, I'm
somewhere.
12.
Alright, so
Definitely
let's think
12.
about who's the best choice. Not a killer.
Not a killer. I like to. I'm not a killer. Besides ants, because they bite me. I guess I could. We could like.
If
I don't really know if we have a good enough like grasp to vote for someone right now.
Yeah, there's
Also,
like nothing.
If I may say before you guys continue, so it turns out that even though despite everything's kind of gone to shit, two of you, there's a budding summer romance.
Huh?
We now have the lovers in play.
That's so cute. Who is
Who are
it?
the lovers then?
So yes, if just to remind you guys, the lovers, if one of them dies, they both die. Or well,
Oh.
they both get sent home anyway.
Wait, die?
Sorry, get sent home.
Die?
Don't do anything about death.
Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry
That-
about it.
Nothing
I'm
dies
getting
like
worried
more
about
and more
it.
suspicious.
All right, you guys. If you guys don't want to pick a leader,
Shall we make
Yes, I
a
think
random
it's not
nomination,
necessary
my
right
dear
now.
wit?
I mean, I could nominate myself, but that's kind of
I nominate
selfish.
you.
I nominate Anu.
What? Oh, okay.
all right. Why do you think so?
Because I don't know. She seems pretty nice.
Thank you. Well, if you want me to be leader, then I suppose I could do that. Since I sleep outside most of the time, I could keep eye on who's walking where, because that might give us an idea of like who's doing all of this.
All right. So, Peter, for or against?
I'm mostly indifferent, but I shall say yes.
All right. Dan,
Yes.
Anua.
Sure.
All right. Dragon.
I vote for.
All right. Eloise?
She's nice. She's always she cheers up. It's a yes.
All right. And finally, John, how you feeling?
I feel like I need to be accepted by others to be accepted as a member of society. So yes.
All right. Well, that's a unanimous vote. So, congratulations, Anua. You are
Yay.
now. You are now the leader. You guys got 10 minutes to find the remaining Sasquatch. Otherwise, well, again, I have to send someone home, unfortunately.
Miss Garden left her leader handkerchief here, so I'm gonna wear it now.
Sounds good to me. Good luck, you guys.
Corpse.
So
I
who
mean,
should we send home? I mean, kill. I mean, send home.
Send home. Well,
Definitely send home.
where was everyone, if you don't mind telling?
Well, I
I'm
was
trying to
sleeping like a
sleep.
baby.
What? Well, let's go down the line. Dan?
I tried to sleep. Not to say I actually could, but I tried.
Dragon?
I slept like a baby after that big breakfast, so I couldn't do nothing.
Eloise?
I was reading a book.
And John?
I was thinking about how we're all going to inevitably die one day. I mean, I was just
Oh
sleeping.
dear. Oh dear. Well, I was still sleeping outside. The trees kind of block from me able to see anything. I should probably move towards the courtyard. But, if we're going off who was sleeping good or bad, John, that kind of concerns me.
Yes. It's kind of frightening.
So, I know you like to be accepted, but you're kind of being down in the dumps, and if the thingies are giving people nightmares, wouldn't the down in the dumps be correlated to that? I'm just
You have an
saying.
interesting point. But here's my counterpoint.
Wait, what? What now? Do you have proof for that? No? Yes?
What proof do you exactly want me to present?
Well, do you know if anyone's have? Do you know if anyone has a good role or a bad role or a neutral role?
No. Before Satoko died, I knew she was a doctor, and I know now, since I appeared in last night, that Dragon is actually a townsfolk.
Is that true?
Huh.
Is that true, Dragon?
Yes, I'm a townsfolk.
Well, darn then. Well, then we have one less person to go off of. Does anyone have any ideas? Like, the worst we can do or the best we could do right now is just point fingers and.
Let's kill Dan.
What?
Kill?
Is that a formula?
I formally accuse Dan.
Ooh. All right.
Then,
Do I have a second?
Wait. I'm sorry. Could you please tell us the role of Peter Attorney?
Ooh. I see that our hero has decided to play their card.
Oh.
Who did you want again?
Me, I believe the answer
Oh.
was.
So, interesting
Well,
fact.
I'll just say it. You don't need.
Okay, go right ahead.
It's not that hard. I'm surprised none of you ever saw a fur.
right.
But
So,
here's the
Peter.
thing. Number one, Miss Witch.
Ooh. Well, interesting. I don't know if you can do that. You already sent me one.
Oh, yes.
So I'm really sorry, part-timer,
Oh, it's fine.
because I mean you did really well as the werewolf. I have to admit.
I'm going to die anyway. So.
Wait, what?
Well,
Okay, can we
doesn't
take back
even
that? Take back that accusation.
He
And
said
not
he was a
because-
werewolf?
And not because of lynching. Thanks for that writing.
So you take back the accusation. Does anyone want to accuse someone?
No, I still accuse Dan.
Do I hear the second?
No.
no, I
No, of course no.
No.
All right.
Oh, come on, make it a little enjoyable. I'm going to die next round anyways.
Dan?
Oh,
I'm
yes.
sick.
Probably going to die next round.
Okay,
I'm probably going
sick.
to die at night.
I'm gonna say it now. We've said that Dan somehow had nightmares but survived. Peter? Eloise just did that whole shout to the gods thing, and John is the seer. So what does that mean? Dragon? But they said the dragon was a townsperson.
I just threw a random accusation. Don't blame me.
No, I still personally think
No,
Dan
well,
is a... Just,
To be
just
fair, the
trust
more
me.
people
Well,
get
I
involved,
didn't do it,
the
Elise.
better.
I will say, because of what Miss Eloise decided to do, I have to be truthful. Peter is indeed a werewolf.
Oh shoot! What was the vote?
But like I
in?
said,
I
I'm
formally
going to die
accuse
next
Peter.
turn. Make
Oh,
it enjoyable.
I hear a formal
Yes.
accusation.
Do it too.
I formally
Listen to
accuse Peter.
I formally accuse Peter.
I said
Alright.
he did.
Nobody listens to the man who's already slated to die.
All right.
Do they?
So
No,
I
they
have
do not, part-timer.
All right.
Good point.
The less people
So-
get sent home, the better it is.
Oh no,
Alright.
I'm going to die. I'm sick.
So, what's your prosecution?
You literally just outed him as the Sasquatch. I don't think
suppose
there's
I
anything
did,
else.
didn't I? I suppose I did.
Well, that is a pretty good reason to send him home.
Yeah. I don't even know who you are and how you know that.
And part-timer?
Oh, well, all I have to say is just kill someone else. I'm going to die next turn. Trust me. Again, thank Riker for that.
You're good.
All right.
I am
Uh,
actually going to die. It's not
All
even
right.
being sent home.
What?
yay or nay for your own death?
Absolutely nay.
All right.
Oh.
Fair enough. Dan, what you feeling?
Send him home.
Send him home. All right. Anua?
Well, yes, obviously, because the Sasquatch it's weird.
All right. That's fair. Dragon?
Just send him home already. He's
Just
gonna
send
die
him-
anyways.
Send him home. All right. Eloise?
So please send him home. I don't want my nurse.
Send him home. And John?
What's wrong, Fred?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, that's an overwhelming yes. So, Doctor.
I'll take my leave.
Yep.
My apologies about the disease, part-timer.
My-
I did not mean
Yes,
to.
that was extremely unhelpful.
Well, as he walks away, he turns into. The glamour falls off of him, and he turns into kind of, well, a sickly looking Sasquatch man.
Ew.
That looks pretty gross. Not to
Ooh.
be offensive, but
Back into the woods you go.
Ugly gross.
All
My
right.
dear part-timer,
Wow.
why would you try to delay the inevitable anyways?
It would have been fun to at least kill someone. I was going to die the next night because of Lieutenant over there.
I know.
Well, it seems that since you guys drove away the rest of the cryptids, I guess we go back to normal. You know, doing some trail navigating and dousing all of our exposed skin in layers of bug spray.
quote unquote.
There might be less people than when we started, but there's still plenty of us to make some fun summer memories that you'll never forget. And you're
Fun
probably
summer
never
memories.
Get
forget.
this.
I need to tell my big brother about this. This is weird.
End scene.
Woo!
Yay!
That
Oh,
was
You
the
didn't die.
worst luck I have ever
I-
had.
I need
That was
water.
success.
first round. Good job.
I feel
I
My
just
friend
use that
Lieutenant gets
high-pitched
randomly
voice.
killed. And then I get sick from the lieutenant. Oh,
Look, that was a random dice roll that wasn't on me.
God damn.
It is something good for once.
I somehow I did not get shanked after saying I was the gardener.
Why
Aw.
would you?
I mean,
You're better to
what
save
would
until
they do
later
to
because they
you?
know you're not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Still.
Who are the lovers anyway?
Yeah.
That was Jackie and Poob.
Ooh.
Aww.
Oh.
They lived happily ever after.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut stream.
I think I'm
gonna
on the
get everything ready
future
for
on
round 2.
stage. At the
Guys,
time.
one at a time, one at a time.
I'm cutting stream. I need to get ready for round 2.
Okay, all right.